Uh, Now we will discuss the very important problem from the work and energy, and this is question number 36 from the chapter of work and energy. So question number 36. So there is a diagram which shows a particle sliding on a frictionless track which terminates in a straight horizontal section. If the particle starts slipping from the point A, how far away from the track will the particle hit the ground? So first of all I am drawing the diagram here. So this is the diagram. So this is the track. It is just like so. The block is kept here and it is at a height of 1 meter from the ground. A, and this is the track, and here the height is 0.5 meters, and this is frictionless. It is important to note that there is no friction. It is frictionless. So when the particle will reach here, it will have some velocity and it will just strike the ground. After this point, the block will just strike the ground at some point. So we have to find what is the distance covered by this block after this point. How far away from the track will the particle hit the ground? So we have to find the value of x. So how to solve it? First of all, we will see that what is the energy of the block here. So it is only having a potential energy here. So the energy at point A. So energy at point A. It is potential energy and plus kinetic energy. So initially the block is at rest. So it has only potential energy that is mgh, and kinetic energy is 0. So and its mass. So mass we have to take 1 m. There is no value of mass, so let us take the mass m. So potential energy is m g, and value of h is 1 here. So it is mg only. So energy at point A is mg. And what is the energy at point? And we have to just start the motion, and it will just move along the track and reach the point here at B, suppose. So energy at point B will be the sum of potential energy and kinetic energy. So potential energy will be mgh. So h here is 0.5, and kinetic energy is, suppose the velocity acquired by the block here is v, so it is half mv square. So the potential energy at this point is mgh and the kinetic energy is half mv square. So by applying the law of conservation of energy, the sum of the energy at every point must be same. So mg 0.5 plus half mv square, it is equal to mg. This is the energy at A. So now we have to solve to find the value of V. So just cancel out m, and value of G is 10. So it is 5 plus half V square is equal to 10. So half V square is equal to 5. Therefore V square is equal to 10, and which gives, therefore V is equal to under root 10 meter per second. And now we have to find the range. So here we will just first of all find the time taken by the block to reach the ground. So we have already read about the projectile when the projection is horizontal. So first of all we will find the time taken by the block to reach the ground. So we will take the vertical motion. For the vertical motion, now displacement along vertical direction, suppose I am taking it sy is equal to uyt minus half gt square. So displacement along y, suppose here I am taking this is x axis and downward direction is positive y axis. So displacement along y is 0.5 and velocity component along y is 0 because the velocity is in the horizontal direction. So there is no vertical component of velocity. So it is 0, then minus half, g is 10 and t square. So after solving it, I got t square is equal to 0.5 upon 5. So it would be equal to 1 by 10. Therefore, t is equal to 1 by root 10. So time taken to reach the ground is 1 by root 10. And now we will apply the formula for a range of the projectile. And the range is the ux times the time taken. So a range is equal to, and the ux is this root 10. So root 10 multiplied by, and time taken is 1 by root 10. So this range is equal to 1 meter. So the particle will fall at a distance of 1 meter. So this value of x is 1 meter here. So this is the solution.